Greetings, ducklings! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, my name is MANDONEV and I'm a storyteller. And in today's video, we're gonna have a little behind the scenes video of my second music video shoot, because I didn't do behind the scenes on my first one. And a interview with Lighthouse, the amazing band who I filmed for today. Or not today, but in this video, you know what I mean. Now the behind the scenes wasn't really planned, so it's really just kind of just clips all over the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and please make sure to watch the music videos as they are on their YouTube channel, and support them and all their music. They got 2 albums out. They're amazing, and yeah, let's get into it. So right now we're in the middle of filming, and there's a shadow like where you can see me. So right now we're trying to figure out how to fix it, and this is the solution we came up with. We have is that the base?
This
right?
is the base, yeah.
Yep, and then we put a pillow. See? And it blocks the light down the hallway.
Goodness.
Oh.
I am so hungry.
Go eat something.
Go eat something. You're not gonna go anywhere big when it's too hot and I'm in a car.
We just need something.
I can only eat if John was hungry.
This looks like we're walking off a house for like a raid or something. Like, did you see that movie, the Netflix one? Bird, whatever it's called, Bird Box. Yeah. And they had to hide the windows, and you couldn't look at anything. I was eating almonds. Hey, come here. Come here. Hey. Hey.
The things we have to do to get the shots pointed down. Look at that, look at that.
3 chairs.
Easy.
Wait, let me put the top part. I don't know.
Casual.
As soon as you hear that, you're like, someone's about to hit me.
Oh yeah, so I was wiping my ass the other day, and it was bleeding. It's crazy, man. Very well.
Now you're gonna hit me with it.
No, film.
Raise it up.
How is he doing that?
Drop it. Okay, walk out.
He's gonna hit him. Bro, don't stop him. Let him fall.
Lighthouse interview. Introduce yourself.
I'm Isaiah. I play bass, and yes, that's all. I play bass.
I'm Josh, I play the drums.
I'm Jesus and I play guitar.
I am Gerardo and I play keys and guitar.
So what does the book mean? You know.
The song.
Yeah, what does the book mean?
So I wrote that song, I think it was 2016 after the Paris attacks, the terrorist attacks in Paris. But I wrote that song, and we actually, when we went down to LA to record, I have demos. I always make demos of songs and then send them out to these guys, or vice versa if they have new demos or whatever. And but however, when I recorded the demo for the book, I was actually sick. So like, you could hear like some like raspiness, some like sadness, despair in the vocals. So when we went down to LA, we tried to recreate that, and I just couldn't. So the vocals I actually hear in the album and the track, they're the actual vocals from when I was sick, like 2.5 years ago, 2016, sometime. So yeah, it was pretty much the Paris terrorist attacks happened, and then I just wrote that song. I had that riff for a while. And it's like a drone A minor, and it just gives you that like sad feeling. So I just decided to put some lyrics on it, and it just hits you hard, I guess, when something that big goes on around the world. No matter where you are, you're always scared that something like that's going to happen around your area. and I guess like you just feel for the people that are being affected by it. I think that's the worst part, because you're like, oh, they have like a family, or like, oh, they have friends or something, you know. So yeah. And then like I guess the song talks about like the things that we do, like open up to page 9 is just like, oh, like you're in a class, you're like in a history class. And I remember I had a world history teacher that pretty much told us, like, you know, the reason why we teach, or one of the many reasons why we teach world history, or just history in general, is so that humans don't make the dumb, stupid mistakes that made that event so like catastrophic, or, you know, so evil or so big. So I feel like it's just like, you know, we don't learn from our mistakes, and we're just being taught previous events that happened, and nothing's really changed, you know. So, and like the unfortunate part is that, like, you know, those people who actually realize like, hey, we shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff, you know, we're all eventually gonna die, and like our message won't really be spread, and like, hey, you know, there's good in the world. So I think that's why we have to come together and find a way to, you know, send our message into the world. And like, even though like I feel like the music I write is very dark in a way, I feel like it's a good medium to use, and, you know, send it out to the world. And nowadays I think a lot of people relate to a lot of like the music that's out there, and at least for me, that's the way I relate the most to people, is like through the music they write. So hopefully that impacts someone in a way. Like, I didn't write this song, you know, to make someone depressed or make him feel sad or something. It's just like showing my thoughts at the time, and like, you know, we gotta learn from our mistakes. We gotta put aside our pride and just think about other people as if they were our friends or our family. So,
Does the song have any impact to you guys?
I mean, yeah, like, I think it hits even more than just terrorism, like all the political stuff that's been happening. Just like, it's just like, it's a good reminder when I listen to it or play it that like the world is messed up, and that we have to keep to try to improve it, you know?
Yeah.
It hits home.
So how'd you guys meet? How'd the band form?
Isaiah actually started it.
Jesus started it, actually. He started the songs, he wrote the songs. All I said was, it was you, me, and Tom.
Yeah.
Tom is the drummer that we used to have in the group, but he had to move locations. So Tom was Josh's father.
Yeah, my dad.
No, but so it was originally me, Jesus, and Tom, and Jesus wrote the songs, get the songs ready for the album, and so we were just talking about like, oh, we should see if we could form a group or whatever. I think it formed from the traces of like Lane, of like, you know, remember when we met with Luke and like Lane 1 stuff. We had been trying to form.
That was after Lane 1 stuff.
We had been trying to form something for a while, and then we were able to.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a joint decision between, I guess, us three at the time, and then, but yeah, we just met high school. We just met all in high school, I think.
Yeah. The reason why I say Isaiah was the one that started it was because like I had my own songs, I had my own demos. Pretty much all the songs that you hear on the first album, those were all my songs. But I just wanted to gather a group of like Isaiah and Tom just to record it and have them for myself. You know, just give them to my family and be like, hey, you know, this is what I like doing or whatever. But then after we recorded it, and Jonathan, our mixer, like pretty much like was like, hey, you know, this is ready, like, you know, it's ready to go. Isaiah was like, hey, we should actually, you know, play these live. We should try to get gigs. So that's why I say that Isaiah was like the one with the initial idea, like, hey, let's actually try to go somewhere with this.
Our first gig was at our high school.
No, I don't consider it.
The reason he doesn't consider it is because he had a broken arm, but
We had a guitar track, like recording track playing.
It's so bad.
that was our first live performance, and then our first live performance was with Josh.
Yeah, so Gerardo and I joined late. I joined I guess it was 2017. I met Jesus in jazz band at UC Davis, and he's like, "Hey, you're a drummer. You wanna be in my band?" I'm like, "Sure." He's good. He played bass actually in jazz band. I'm like, yeah, he's a really chill guy. So that's how we met.
And I met Jesus in jazz band as well. So, we're a jazz group, is what I'm getting at. We should
Our next album will be pure jazz. Get ready.
Grunge jazz.
Grunge jazz.
So what's on the horizon for Busy Lighthouse?
I'll let Gerardo answer that one.
Yeah, I'll let Gerardo answer that one.
We have another album on the way. We have 2 albums on the way.
Yeah. So
We have 4 albums in the
by the time you're watching this interview, you'll probably the second album will probably be out. But yes, we are currently working on a third possible album.
We're not doing that many shows right now just because of school, and Jesus is recovering because he hurt his arm again. And Josh is just so busy with school. And Gerardo, he's got like 18 jobs.
He does.
And
Hopefully soon
gotta
we can
walk his
start
kids and
doing
all that.
gigs.
So. Yeah. But no, the actual reason is because we're trying to focus on recording.
Yeah.
We don't want to gig too much because we're trying to prioritize what matters more. I feel like gigging, we were getting to a point where it's like, it got to the point where it started to feel like a chore. And I think we came to that agreement last year when we were like,
We
each
kind of
gig, we're like,
we wouldn't say no to any gig really.
yeah, and then we would do shows that we didn't want to do. Like we played shows in SF on Sunday nights when no one would come.
No one
We're
was
like,
there. We
and
drove
it's
like
like,
2 hours.
and it's
out
like,
there.
I get that, like, we're gonna get bad shows sometimes, but it's just like,
A lot of those.
we do not, because they live in, well, Josh lives in Davis, and Jesus is, now he's up north even more, so it's like, it didn't make any, it was just too difficult, because me and Gerardo are out in Concord.
And
So
also
it's like,
just trying to find time to rehearse, like, because, before shows you have to find time to rehearse. And,
So we're so spread out. It's hard to find us
we
time
would
for
like
us.
maybe like once out of the month be able to get like an hour or 2 of practice, and it was like, wasn't worth it.
Alright, what's y'all's like all-time favorite song that you've recorded?
Busy Lighthouse,
Ooh.
that's the one. I thought about this question.
I think like
Do you mean for this album, or just in general?
Just in general.
I think like Untitled is my favorite. I think it's my favorite on the album. Just like all the funky influences kind of. That was just fun and like fucking around with different rhythms. And when we recorded it over a year ago. Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to pinpoint because like each one is personal in a different way. So
For me, I have 2. There's one from the 3rd album, which isn't out yet, but we've played before some gigs.
yeah, you could say name.
Age of the Devil. So that one, I like playing. That one's fun. And then the other one is Soldier, I think. I think that's the name of it. I don't know.
The Unbelievable Soldier.
The Unbelievable.
You have to not believe it in order to
Yeah, you can't believe it. Just because it's a fun song to play. It's like really fast and like power chords.
So the next 10 years, where's Busy Lighthouse?
2 more albums.
2 albums.
If each album takes
The
as long.
third album comes out.
The third album's coming. The second album's coming out in 10 years.
Maybe in our deathbeds. Like,
10
the
years.
4th album's being released.
I want Jesus to answer that one. Because he's the most you have the most stuff going on.
I don't know. I'd say definitely still making music, depending on where we are. No matter where we are, we'll still be making music. Gigging is a completely different story. We're all like, I moved out even farther from the Bay Area, and I think Isaiah's gonna transfer somewhere to school.
I don't know yet, but I might. We'll see.
Yeah, he's doing it just because he wants to leave the band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gerardo's going to Texas. I don't know.
I'm going to Texas.
He's actually going to
The
Chico.
South.
I'm going to Chico in Texas. Yeah.
Just to get away from him.
And then Josh is gonna go like
Fly. He's going to fly.
Fly the other end of the world.
like Europe or something.
You probably will go to Europe. I think I see you going to Europe. I want to go to Europe.
Well, actually,
This
We all go to Europe.
no.
This summer.
Isaiah, you have plans to become the manager of Arby's, no?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Of armies?
I'll go to Arby's.
Oh, Arby's.
Yeah.
They said armies.
You have all.
Any final words to your fans?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the support.
We'd like to also give a special thanks to, looking at the camera, special thanks to Armando, who's
Yes.
helped us
Yeah.
making all these music videos and, you know, just
Thanks, guys.
been supporting. So
It's
Wherever
like
he
professional quality.
may be, wherever he
Yeah.
may be at this moment.
If you
Yeah.
guys need
Whatever
a
he's
car
yeah,
shoots.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Wherever
hit,
he
hit
might
up
be.
Armando.
He's not behind the camera, so don't think
He's in our hearts, in our minds, in our thoughts.
He'll be with us forever.
He is my soul.
Thanks, guys.
He's actually
Love y'all.
real.
Alright, and with that, I think we're good.
Think we're good.
I don't know what happened with that.